Hello everyone and welcome to Creative Artists Club. Today we are going to be making a tree that can stand on its own out of paper. So you will have received 2 pieces of paper that look like this, some scrap paper of various colors for your leaves, and you will have to provide for yourself some glue and some scissors. So we begin by first cutting out our tree diagrams. I usually put my 2 pieces of paper on top of one another just to make it easier. And right now I'm just showing that you are not to cut on the dotted lines. Do not cut those. They are just there to tell us where to put glue later. We are just going to cut out our tree, and cutting within the lines of the tree instead of on the black lines may help you to have a more natural look at the end, as you won't see those big, thick black lines. So now I'm just cutting it out by putting my 2 pieces of paper on top of one another. I simplify the process, but you could cut them each out separately if you wanted to be more careful. Also, I suggest cutting very slowly. It can be tempting to try to get it done quickly, but that's how you lose branches, is by accidentally cutting them off. Luckily you have glue with you, so you can glue some of them back on if you make a mistake. There's no reason to panic, but it can simplify the process to just cut slowly at the beginning and be very careful with where you're making your cuts. Okay, so I'm just doing a little more cutting right now, and then I'm ready to move on to the next step. Once you're done, you should have 2 pretty much identical pieces of trees, and the next step will be to join them together. So now, what you'll want to grab next is your glue. And you'll want to lay out your 2 pieces, and one important step before that is to fold along the dotted lines. So those dotted lines are there to let us know where to fold and let us know where to glue. And by folding both forwards and backwards on all 4 dotted lines, 2 on each tree, we make the tree more bendable and more pliable, which will make it easier to stand up later. So I'm just doing this with my first half of the tree, and then I take my second half and I do the same. And I'm making sure that I bend both ways on the dotted line and that I bend on both of the dotted lines, because I want a very bendable tree for a good final product that can stand on its own. So now, this is actually when I am going to get my glue in order to be able to join these 2 pieces together. So I use those dotted lines as a guide, and in between them I add a generous amount of glue. You want quite a bit of glue because it's very important that these trees remain stuck together. I put them on both pieces of the tree just for extra stability and strength. And then I press the 2 trees together with the dotted lines facing one another. Now, this part is kind of important. You want to press it down and make sure that the two pieces are really joined together. And then before you try to make it stand, you want to give it some time to dry, maybe 2 minutes. You don't want to accidentally pull your tree apart when you make it stand up. Now you can fold out the various pieces of the tree, and now you'll see that it can stand on its own. And you have a 3-dimensional tree. So the final step is you've all received construction paper of various colors, because as we know, leaves can be all sorts of colors depending on the time of year. But right now I'm just using green. You can use whatever color you'd like. And I am cutting out little ovals as leaf shapes. And then I am putting glue only on the bottom of the leaf, because the rest of the leaf is going to stick out. And then I'm going to choose the most appropriate place on the tree for it. And you can continue this process with as many colored leaves as you like. And there you have it. You'll have a beautiful tree. I would love to see what trees you've made if you'd like to put them in the comments for me.